Smith of North Melbourne. Not waiting to get the kick, gives it on to Kelly. The left foot kick from Kelly, a beautiful kick over the head of Buonanotte. Kelly bringing up his first goal. North Melbourne, 6 goals, 12, 48. Carlton, 9, 8, 62.
Well, North coming back at Carlton, and at three-quarter time they had whittled the margin down to 13 points, but in the final term Carlton going on to score ultimately by 22. And for Carlton, Harms finished up with 4 goals and Bozasto got 3. For North Melbourne, Demetriou finished up with 2 goals. And speaking of goal kickers, let's check the leading VFL goal kickers after 21 rounds of the home and away series. Still on top is Michael Roach. He got a further 4 today to bring his season's tally to 84. Jackson of Melbourne, 5 today for 74, 10 behind. Malcolm Blight on 70, Quinlan on 67, no goals today. Dacos got 3 to bring his season's tally to 64. Bartlett on 58, and Peter Bozasto a further 3 to bring his season's total up to 55. That's the leading VFL goal kickers after round 21. We'll go to Scott Palmer in the offices of the Sunday Press, followed by our next replay, Collingwood and Hawthorn, in just a moment.
VFL Football and 7. What a great team.
Velpete's places all types of lighting, all types of tiling. They have an amazing range of bed and study lamps by Jet Age or Planet. Tiffany lampshades highlight any room, available in lamp and pendant fittings. See the various styles of wall fittings too. Mayfield period lighting adds a touch of old world charm. See the full display of ready-laid slate and ceramic flooring. Big range of stocks available. Admire the Pine Art vanity and bathroom accessories highlighted on the excellence of cork flooring. They have a vinyl tile collection too. At Velpete's Place, 27 Pinson Street in Horsham.
From Motorway comes a real alternative to the high cost of new tyres, the premium radial remold. Representing a breakthrough in tyre technology, it makes retreads a thing of the past. Motorway remolds give you the safety characteristics and qualities of a new tyre, but without the high price tag. In fact, compared to new tyres in average cost per kilometre, you save up to 50%. And Motorway back their premium remolds with a guarantee similar to that offered on new tyres. Available at better tyre dealers now.
The quiz show of the 80s is here on 6. Sale of the Century, hosted by Tony Barber, can be seen every night, Monday to Friday at 7. Contestants from all over the country stand the chance of winning thousands of dollars in money and prizes as Tony almost gives money away. The Sale of the Century, every weeknight at 7, here on 6. Welcome to Football Scoreboard, a roundup of main scores from the Ballarat Football League, presented by Lee Duncan Shoes' 3 big stores in the Wendouree Village Shopping Centre.
And from the Ballarat League, we have 5 games to look at. First of all, Ballarat 12-9-81 beat Madingley Backer Smash 2-4-16. North Ballarat 9-11-65 were too good for Sebastopol 5-7-37. East Ballarat 12-5-77 beat Beaufort 9-4.
The boundary line for in front of the vociferous Collingwood Social Club's team.
I like that. I don't know what it means, but it sounds good.
It does, doesn't it, on a cold day? Scott in front. Williams tackled with the ball. Had a very good second term and has been penalised for holding it a fortnight. Terry Wallace taking the free kick. Wallace lowered his... down towards, or in the direction of Olsen. Now he's got it. Looks for the handball. Goes out towards Kink, twisting and turning, looking for someone to give it to. That someone turns out to be Irwin. Irwin goes for the pass. Oh, it's missed down there by Olsen. That'll be a free kick for in danger, though.
Well, I tell you what, he shouldn't have got the kick. It was a shocking mark he missed.
It was a sitter, wasn't it?
Sitter.
Olsen came on in the second quarter and now has a chance to bring up his first goal for Collingwood.
Well, this is fantastic here, too. I've got a pane of glass, just absolutely, I think I'm sitting in a fish shop. It's just covered with water. Waiting for the shot to go here by Olsen, up there towards the forward pocket. Oh, there's a mark to Davis. Good position there. He outmanoeuvred Russo, and he's got a chance to score. Right, a pretty acute angle, right on the boundary line, about 15 metres out from goal. Of course, Collingwood in front by 11 points. It's a vital quarter for Hawthorn. They want to kick plenty of goals for the last quarter. Kicked by Davis. It's a goal. The Magpies go to a 17-point lead. So Collingwood move on to 9 goals, 11, 65 to Hawthorn 7-6, 48. That goal coming at the 3-minute mark of the third quarter.
Hawthorn stagnating at the moment. They have done that since the first quarter. Collingwood would look far and above the better side.
Would you like 2 pieces of cooter and a
piece of life? Third quarter in progress, just on 3 minutes. It is difficult to see. Umpire Robinson bouncing the ball. Atkin getting the tap out for the Woodsman. Stewart with the long handball out towards the right half forward flank. It comes now and picked up out there by Davis, a very busy player for Collingwood right throughout the day. In towards the pocket. Wiedemann looking for the free kick.
I think he might get it, Pete.
No, it's going to Hawthorn, is it? It's against Olsen, actually. Against Olsen, going to Payton. Payton takes the free. Dropping a little bit short. Irwin, no trouble to mark in front of Kennedy. Irwin, a very good player for Collingwood so far today. This would have been his 10th kick coming up. To Tony Shaw. Payton again. Olsen. He replaced Banks in the second quarter. Williams, Collingwood centre man, kick off target, and that will be out of bounds on the full. And the penalty for Hawthorn will be taken down there in the back pocket by Peter Russo. Russo in the back pocket now with the free kick. Dropping well short. Plenty of Collingwood players are there. Knocked away by Don Scott. Kennedy getting ridden into the ground as Tony Shaw. It does pay to play in front. Irwin, kick number 11. Stewart.
Well, he marked that well because he had a bit of difficulty getting to position. He outmanoeuvred the 2 Hawthorn players, Pete.
Made perfect position, Craig Stewart. And is about 20 metres out from goal. The angle you can see. Hasn't scored a goal so far today, but a goal here would just about drive the nail right into the Hawthorn coffin. That's a goal. Craig Stewart's first. And Hawthorn, I would say, just about goodbye to 5. Collingwood now, 9 goals, 11, 65 points. 10-11, 71 it is. And Hawthorn 7-6, 48.
Well, there's it.
If you take away some of the fat from milk and replace it with extra protein, what you'll get is Rev. 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 It's the new high-performance milk that tastes as good as it sounds.
Morning, Jonesy.
Beautiful new brick clay bricks. You can pick a clay brick, paver or roofing tile at a new brick display today.
See our new brick display today.
We now present a roundup of main scores from the Wimmera Football League, presented by Velpete's Place, Horsham.
And the final round of matches were played in the Wimmera League today. First of all, Warwick Nabil 16-17, 113 beat Minyip 6-16, 52. Jeparat 20-11, 131 caused the upset of the year. Horsham were unbeaten up until today. Horsham going down to Jeparat 14-21, 105. Stawell 14-7, 91 beat Dimboola 3-1, 19, and Nil 16-19, 115 beat Matoa 15-8, 98. Now, the final 5 has ended up like this. Horsham on top with 68, followed by Nil on 52, Matoa 46, followed by Warwick Nabil on 44, and Dimboola also on 44. Major goal kickers for the round today: Peter Duffy from Nil 8, John Pollock from Stawell 7, and John Stokes from Jeparat 6 goals. Now, next week, the qualifying final will be played at Warwick Nabil. That's next Saturday between Nil and also Matoa. And the elimination final will be played at Jeparat next Sunday between Warwick Nabil and Dimboola. And keeping in mind that the Toohey medal count for the best and fairest in the Wimmera League will be held next Tuesday night at Nil. There you have all details from the Wimmera Football League.
got that tap down at Kennedy. A hurried kick over the centre half forward position. Chance for Wade and Magro. Neither take the mark. It's Wade getting a hand pass out there to Green. Taps it on nicely down there towards Ablett. Ball tapped over to Magro. Now he finally gets a kick back out there towards that half back line. Coming in is Rene King. Has a bit of fancy footwork. Runs into trouble. A hand pass out wide to Stan Magro. Another one out to Byrne. Collingwood getting their game together pretty well in this third quarter. A balk away from Green. He's hardly been sighted. Ball back there towards centre half forward, punched out by Knights, who's now playing at centre half back, kicked off the ground by Polkinghorne. Out there to Green on his own, the guy I was talking about, taking a fortnight to kick it, finally gets it out there towards Tuck. Tuck and Picken go for the ball. In comes Allen, but Tuck's too good. He finally picks up the ball, but he's grabbed by Billy Picken. Umpire said too high, and it'll be a free kick to Tuck. He's been Hawthorn's best player by a mile, and one of the best players on the ground. He's a marvellous player, this Michael Tuck. Very rarely plays a bad game.
11 kicks to Tuck.
Will be a free kick to McCormack. Yes, he was edged out that time.